So we're sitting up nice and tall. Oh, I forgot my music. We're sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are relaxed and away from our ears. Chin up, head level, eyes closed. We're setting our intention for today's practice. So whatever your goals or desires, whatever your reasons for being here, bring them to mind in words or imagery. And then having set your intention, release attachment to the outcome. And instead of holding rigidly to what you want, instead of comparing your current self to your past, allow your body to relax, allow your mind to expand, allow your energy to flow. Visualize now a beautiful box, a container of any size, shape, or sort, and that's worthy of all your thoughts for safekeeping. And into this container, place thoughts about health and wellness, thoughts about your goals and desires, thoughts about physical limitations, thoughts about inflexibility and attachment. Put away thoughts about obstacles and opportunities. All the thoughts that normally worry your mind during the course of the day, place them into the container for safekeeping. And as we go through our practice this morning, if these thoughts come creeping back into your consciousness, place them back into the container and return your attention to the breath. As you remind yourself this is your time, and you've come here guiltlessly to stretch, to focus, to meditate, to heal, to relax or be rejuvenated, to join the mind and body in unison. In coming here, you love and care for yourself, so you in turn can love and care for others. So let's turn our attention now to the breath as we begin inhaling deeply through the nostrils, pulling the air in along the back of the airway, filling the lungs, allowing the belly to expand. And as we exhale, we're breathing out through the mouth, emptying the lungs, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. So join me in taking 3 deep breaths here. Ready? Deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. And exhale. Very good. This morning we're going to start our practice with a bit of sun salutation. So as always, we start sun salutation in mountain, feet hip width apart, knees gently bent, tailbones tucked, shoulders relaxed and away from the ears. We take a deep breath in, sweep it to high mountain, palms facing each other. On the exhale, we're hinging from the hips with a nice flat back, sweeping the fingertips to the mat. Inhale, step the right leg back into a high lunge. Dropping the hips here. Exhale, step the left foot back to meet the right, dropping the crown of the head low, bringing the tailbone high. Inhale, into plank. And exhale to Chaturanga Dandasana. Point the toes away and inhale to upward facing dog. Curl the toes into the mat and exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step that right leg forward. And exhale, step the left foot up to meet the right. Now inhale, we sweep to high mountain. And exhale as we sink to chair. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back, high lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Reverse lunge. Exhale, left. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, sweep to high mountain. Exhale to chair. One more. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, into plank. Exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, sweep to high mountain. Exhale, into chair. Excellent, ladies. Very good. Sun salutation is a great flow to wake you up. All right, so we're going to go into a warrior series. So we're going to start in mountain, feet hip width apart. Let's take a nice deep breath in, sweep into high mountain, and exhale, stepping that right foot back into warrior one. Very good. So here in warrior one, our weight is evenly distributed over both feet. Hips and shoulders are squared, facing forward. We have a nice deep bend in that left knee. Excellent. Arms extended overhead, palms facing each other. Very nice. Excellent. So we'll just hold warrior for just a few breaths. Just being strong here in this pose. And let's try to bend that left knee a little bit more, get a little bit more depth in the stretch. Very good. One more breath. Excellent. We're going to pull that left knee back as we straighten that leg, and then we're going to hinge forward, bringing the fingertips to square that left foot. Very good. So we're keeping that left knee straight as we hold this triangle fold over this leg. Very good. And use the breath. One more breath here. Excellent. We're going to bend both knees. We're going to bring that right knee to the mat as we come into, and then we're going to step the hands up, bring both hands to the knee. Excellent. We're going to try to angle backwards here, so we're going to sweep the arms up overhead. Deep breath in, and exhale. As you exhale, gently guide your arms backwards. One more breath. Very good. Deep breath in. And we're going to exhale, sweeping both hands back to the mat. Again, squaring that foot. So we're going to take a breath and lift off from that right knee, coming back into our triangle. Excellent. And we're going to reverse engineer this stretch. So we're going to take a breath in, sweep forward, coming back into warrior one. Excellent. From here, we're going to go into a revolved warrior two. So from here, we're going to bring the arms to shoulder height, and we're going to rotate. So you're rotating, looking towards your left, rotating the torso. One more breath. Excellent. Deep breath in. We're going to sweep this left arm forward. And now we're going to go into a standard warrior two. So we're sweeping the right arm back, rotating to the right. So we're in a standard warrior two. Arms at shoulder height. Now we're going to go for a reverse warrior. So for a reverse warrior, we're going to drop the right hand behind the right leg, sweep the left arm straight up overhead. One more breath. Very good. Back to warrior two. We're going to sweep the right arm forward as we rotate that torso. And we're going to sweep both arms straight up overhead as we step that right foot up to meet the left. Coming back to high mountain. Very good. All right, release. We're going to start that rotation again. So deep breath in, sweep the arms up. This time we're stepping the left leg back. Very good. Excellent. And as we hold here in Warrior One, trying to keep that nice deep bend in that right knee, squaring the shoulders and hips, arms extended fully. Working these shoulders here as well as the quad and hamstrings in Warrior Series. One more breath. Excellent. So from here, we're sweeping both hands forward, bringing our hands to the mat, bending the left knee as we come all the way down. Bring the left knee down to the mat. Very good. And we're bringing both hands to the knee. Excellent. Now let's take a deep breath in, sweep both arms up. And again, we're going to drop the head as we look up towards the ceiling, guiding the arms back. One more breath. Very good. Deep breath in. Let's sweep the hands back to the mat here. Excellent. We're going to come back to our warrior. So we're going to lift off from the knees and back to Warrior One. Very good. From here, we're going to go back into our reverse warrior, a revolved Warrior Two. So we're bringing the arms to shoulder height as we rotate the torso to the right. So we're looking off to the right. Very nice. One more breath. Excellent. We're sweeping that right hand forward as we sweep the left arm back for standard Warrior Two. One more breath. Excellent. Let's drop the left hand behind the left leg, sweep the right arm towards the ceiling. One more breath. Excellent. Back to Warrior Two. Excellent. And we're going to sweep the left arm forward and both arms straight up overhead as we come back to Warrior One. And now we step that left foot forward into high mountain and release. Excellent, ladies. So this morning, let's work on our tree. So we're going to start in mountain, feet hip width apart, knees gently bent, tailbones tucked, shoulders relaxed and away from our ears. Very good. Let's find a focal point, something stationary ahead of us to help us maintain our balance. Let's lift the toes, spread them out and plant them. Lift the heels and plant them. Let's shift the weight to the left. Excellent. Now as we shifted, let's grow our tree from the heel, from that left heel to the big toe, across to the pinky and back to the heel. And then up through the calf, the knee, the thigh, into that hip. Engage that entire leg, so the calf and the thigh muscles. Feel yourself root to the spot. Make that connection firmly with the mat. And when you're ready, inhale this right leg to the place it wants to be. Now, you might only be able to lift that foot to the top of that calf, right around the knee. You might be able to get above the knee. You might be able to get to the high thigh. If you lose your balance and that leg does not want to stay, then just plant the ball of the foot on your mat. Rest the heel against your ankle. The strength of this pose is learning to control your mind so that you don't fight the body. When you're ready, bring your arms to shoulder height, or you can bring them to steeple up ahead. Bring the palms together. Intertwine the remaining fingers, index fingers pointing up, or you can bring your hands to heart center. Try to turn your knee away, so you want full extension on this right leg, opening up the hip here, so pointing the right knee away from the body. Again, if you lose your balance, just come right back, plant that foot. Resist the temptation to fight the body. Still the mind instead. One more breath. Excellent, ladies. And let's release. Coming back to mountain, feet hip width apart, knees gently bent. Tailbones tucked, shoulders relaxed and away from the ears. Chin up. Let's find the focal point. Let's lift the toes, spread them out, and plant them. Lift the heels and plant them. Let's shift the weight to the right. Engage the right thigh and calf muscles. Root to the spot, heel, big toe, pinky heel. That is your root. Send your roots deep. Grow the base of your tree. And when you're ready, inhale that left leg to the place it wants to be today. One more breath. Excellent. And release. Very good, ladies. So let's do some forward folds and back bends as we continue working with the back, trying to loosen up any tightness we might have in those muscles. So let's take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up, coming into high mountain here, palms facing each other. From here, we're going to go into a forward fold. So as we go to our forward fold, we're going to pull the belly button in towards the spine and hinge from the hips, sweeping the fingertips down towards the mat. So as we hold here in a forward fold, we're trying to keep the hamstrings nice and long, so keeping the knees straight. Let's take a deep breath in. Come halfway up, lifting your fingers from the mat. Very good. And then we're going to sink back into the forward fold. So as we try to lengthen this stretch, you want to bring the tailbone a little bit higher by angling the tailbone up towards the ceiling, pressing the ribs in towards the pelvis. Very good. From here, ladies, we're going to go for a back bend. So as we prepare to sweep up to high mountain and into the back bend, we're going to pull the belly button in towards the spine. As we pull the belly button in towards the spine, we're engaging the thigh muscles here. Sweeping up to high mountain and then to the back bend. So we're dropping the shoulders as we arch the body, thrusting the hips forward, trusting ourselves that we can go deep on this stretch. Arms are straight up overhead. One more breath. Excellent. We're going to engage the core here, pull the belly button in towards the spine. Tighten the glutes here. Engage the thigh and calf muscles. And sweep with a nice flat back, the fingertips to the mat. Excellent. So again, you want to try to lengthen your legs a little bit. Try to get a little bit of extension through the knees. Lifting the tailbone as high as you possibly can. If you are still having extreme tightness in the hamstrings, so the backs of the thighs, you can bend the knees a little bit in order to try to loosen up any tension in the low back and hamstrings. Bend the knees slightly to bring your fingertips to the mat. Otherwise, if you can, keep those legs nice and long. Try to lengthen. Try to bring your palms to the mat. It's also important here not to tighten up your shoulders and neck. So if you're having extreme tightness in the hamstrings, don't transfer that tightness into your shoulders by tensioning, stiffening up your body, your upper body. Try to relax. One more breath. Very good. So again, we're going to engage the core. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Use the thigh and calf muscles. Spread your arms and slowly sweep to high mountain and into the back bend. So in your back bend, you want to drop your shoulders, so you're bringing your shoulders, balancing with the shoulders over the heels. Hips are forward. Very good. One more breath here. Excellent. Again, engage the core, pull the belly button in. Use the legs. Sweep to your forward fold one last time. So with this fold, see if you get a little bit deeper. See if your spine's loosened up a little bit, your hamstrings. While you're holding this forward fold now, let's arch the back and flatten. Arch and flatten. Arch the back. Flatten the back. One more time, arch and flatten. And as you flatten, try to lift the tailbone higher. Pull the ribs in towards the pelvis. Drop the crown of the head as low as you can. One more breath. Excellent. So from here, with palming the ground, so if you need to bend your knees in order to palm the ground, let's do so. We're going to slowly come down to the mat. So we're coming into a low squat here. Excellent. So we're going to continue to use this set of movements to work the back and the hamstrings. So we're going to go from here in this low squat, simply extending the legs, dropping the crown of the head, and back. Very good, and back into your low crouch. Very good, one more time, deep breath in, extend. You want to keep your connection with the mat here. One more breath. Very good, deep breath in, bend your knees. Bring your tailbone down towards your heels. Very good. One more time. Deep breath in. And lengthen. And again, keep your connection with the mat. Excellent. Deep breath in. And exhale, pull your tailbone down to your heels. Excellent. Very good, ladies. So from here, we're going to transition into a pigeon. So gently come on down to the mat. Sweep the left leg away. As you rotate the torso, bringing that left knee to the mat, the top of the left foot. Very good. Use the breath. One more breath. Excellent. We're going to go for reclining pigeon. So let's walk the arms forward. Bring the torso to the thigh. Bring the forehead to the mat. One more breath. Very good. Let's walk the hands back towards the mat as we come upright. Excellent. We're going to slowly work this left foot forward. And switch. Again, we're pointing the right leg away, bringing the top of the right foot and the right knee to the mat. As we rotate the torso, trying to square hips and shoulders forward, getting that good rotation, extension in that left thigh and hip. One more breath. Excellent. Let's walk the arms forward as we come to a reclining pigeon here. One more breath. Very good. Let's walk the hands back towards the body. Excellent. And we're going to bring the right leg forward as we come to bound angle. And sitting up into butterfly, and we'll flutter the butterfly wings. Opening up the hips a little bit more. One more breath. Excellent, ladies. Very good. Let's bring the knees together. Extend the legs. We're going to slowly release into corpse pose. So coming fully into a reclining pose, bringing the shoulders to the mat. Extending the legs, extending the arms by our sides. As we keep control of the breath here, as you begin inhaling and exhaling slowly, Focusing on the breath, focusing on the intake and the exhale. With every inhale, focus on the flexibility you've worked on today. With every exhale, release that sense of inflexibility, any mental, physical, spiritual, or emotional inflexibility you've held. As you inhale, focus on the strength you've exhibited today. And as you exhale, release all thoughts of weakness. As you inhale, focus on the health you've enjoyed today. And as you exhale, release all thoughts of dis-ease and illness. As you inhale, focus on the abundance you have today. And as you exhale, release attachment to lack. As you inhale, focus on the peace you feel today. And as you exhale, release tension and strife. And for the next few breaths, focus on that peace. Allow it to expand within you, flow through you, around you. Allow it to lift you. When you're ready, ladies, you can gently bring your awareness back to the room. Slowly flutter your eyes open. Gently roll to one side and use an arm for support as you come to seated. Thank you for coming today. Hope you had a good practice. You feel stretched and relaxed and ready for the day. Eat well, hydrate well, rest well. Be safe wherever you go, and wherever you go, be at peace. Namaste. Namaste, ladies. See ya.